Hey yo, it's your boy Mabo Beats. That's MaboBeats.com. That's www.mabobeats.com. Beats with a Z. That's Mabo Beats Production, man. What the business is. Been 2 years since I made a video, man. I'm glad to be back on YouTube. Fuck with y'all, man. I appreciate all the love y'all have given me. Appreciate all the checks YouTube has given me. Not that much, but it suffices me. Further ado, man. Listen, this is why I'm here today, tonight, tomorrow, whatever the fuck. I want to show you all how to treat your 2-track. What do I mean by a 2-track? Let me show you right quick. 2-track is your beat. Your beat, man, before you start mixing. All right. That's the first step in my mixing process. I treat my beat. All right. So, little word of advice before I even start. All right, most guys, and I'm gonna pull up these sites right here. When I have most clients, this is what most clients do. They come to me, they say, hey, I got a song, I want to record. I schedule, they come in, and I ask for the beat. Most of my guys, what they've been doing, when I ask for the beat, they just tell me go to YouTube. All right. They don't tell me to click on the download link. They actually want me just to rip the beat. So I copy it and I paste it to a site that allows me to rip a beat, wave form, MP3 form, whatever. All right, I'm saying this to say this. Don't do it. I mean, do it if you want to. Let me tell you why not to do it. Okay, I know everybody on the budget, but being a producer, engineer, I'm a man of quality. You know what I'm saying? So, first thing is when you rip beats off the internet, first off, you don't even know if this man put this beat in this high quality when he put it up on YouTube. All right, there's a lot of encoding going on. Second thing is, so if you take something that's probably not even in its best quality as is, and you take it and you furthermore rip it again, or you water down the quality, that's less quality, man. So my suggestion to anybody who's an engineer or if you're an artist, you're doing your own recording, just pay the $20, $25, whatever it may be, man, and lease the beat. Not only do you get the best possible quality, whether it's MP3 or waveform, you also get the right to use it. Like up to 2,000, 3,000 copies, you can sell that. Man, by the time you sell 3,000 singles on iTunes or whatever it may be, you already made it. It's hard as fuck to sell music. So if you sell 3,000 copies, man, you already made it. The other thing is it's not legal, assuming that these guys have copyrighted their material. But I know you don't care about that. We do a lot of illegal things. But, the main thing here is you get the right to use it without persecution. I don't know if that's the right word choice. But you can also get it played on the radio without being sued. I mean, you're buying a license to use the beat, and then you're getting the highest quality. So first suggest to the artist, go ahead and pay for the lease, man. I promise you. You can sell it on iTunes. How cool is it, man, to pull up your damn phone and say, hey, man, I got some shit on iTunes. That's some cool shit. Well, you want it on Spinrilla, but I like to make money, so check out me on iTunes, Mabo Beats with a Z. I got a lot of good shit. Anyway, with that being said, let's go back to the track. Man, I'm kind of mad because I already did this damn video, but the messed up thing is that my program didn't actually record the computer audio. So here I am doing it over again. All right, further ado. All right, first thing is, man, I have my track, and all I did was drag and dropped it. And I did it the legal way, just to give you an example. But what I mean by legal, meaning I ripped this beat from YouTube, which you shouldn't do. All right. First thing I like to pull up over here is I like to pull up the BPM. How do you pull up the BPM counter? Well, it's simple. You click over here in this space, and you go to metering, and you pull up BPM counter. Did I go too fast? Let me do it again. Maybe I did. You can wind. All right. Go over here. BPM counter. You see that shit? I want to keep repeating myself. Hard-headed. All right, BPM counter. All right, what does this do? This detects the tempo of the beat. Actually, I want to backtrack. All right, keep that in mind. Before you even initiate that, every beat, most beats, have this little extra space at the beginning. Let's get rid of that. That's the first thing you want to do. All right. You want that beat to come right in. Why? Let me show you why. Okay. Let me show you the difference. All right. Let me turn on this metronome and play it. Do you hear how the metronome is slightly off? The reason for that is that we don't have the beat. The beat doesn't come automatically in. It has that little space that throws it off. All right. So that's the first thing you do. After you do that, then pull up your BPM counter, man, and go to the part of the beat where everything is playing. In these spots right here, everything is not playing. You want to go where everything is full blast, because the way that this BPM counter detects the speed of the beat is by the transit. What the fuck are transits? Kicks, snares, things or instruments or voice that's, a quick hit. Boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? Not subbed up. Anyway, so I already detected mine is 32, so watch. Watch it go to work. There you go. All right. So you got that. All right. 132. You see it. You got it. All right. So the next thing is, I'm gonna go ahead and start with this. Originally, I didn't even have this in here, but I thought about to show it to y'all. I think it's cool. Let me go to the default settings. I actually got this from another YouTube guy. I don't know what the fuck. I'm in a constant state of learning. All right, let me tell you why this is important. Whoever made this beat did a pretty good job of mixing it. You know what I'm saying? Everything seems to be clear. Everything seems to be stable. To my producers, the hardest thing, and the hardest thing to mix when it pertains to beats is controlling those lows. So even with engineers, the hardest part of mixing, one of the hardest parts is controlling the lows. So with a beat and getting a 2-track in control is, if you can control the lows, then you got it. So the way you do that is, so I got this pulled up. All right, don't worry about this shit. It look complicated. All right, go to mode. Set to stereo. You need to set it to MS. How do you know it's set to MS? Well, you dumb mother sucker. MS. Dumb mother sucker. It will be highlighted yellow. Okay, you got that? Retards. So man, but listen up. Let me tell you why we want to set this to MS. Seriously. All right, MS basically what it does is, you see these, it's two sides, right? So when you set this to MS, this basically makes everything on this side to the center. This, everything over here, these knobs affect the side. What the hell I mean? All right. You want to have that control because, okay. All right, for instance, when you go to mixing, all right, your snares, claps, vocals are in the middle. All right. So much of the bass is in the middle of this track. All right, so we want to control that, and this plugin does a great job of that. All you have to do, all right, you got 2 lines on this knob. Don't worry about this other ish. All right, you got 2 knobs. This top, this one in the middle, this one on the side. We want to fuck with this. Take this to 35. Why 35, man? That's where that sub is at, that crazy sub. You know what I'm saying? That kills the speakers in the club. Set that. And all you have to do is take, let me play the track. I want you to hear how it affects. I'm gonna turn it up first. Hold on. Too long. Whoa! Boy, the show girl I didn't know. Whoa! Alright. They messing me up, man. Hold on, because I'm not hearing it kick in. I'm going to come back to that. Alright, matter of fact, let me just delete this part of the video. Anyway, man, let me pull up the Kramer, bro. This is the main thing I want to show you all. I'm gonna try not to explain too much. I am and I'm not. All right, so just pull up the Kramer if you have Waves plugins. Go to the factory presets and go to mastering big and open. All right, let me explain to you how to use the Kramer. All right, the Kramer is good for taming basses and extreme highs. Today we are focusing on containing bass. This is also good for producers. Use this on your subs. All right. So what you want to do, all right, it's going to come preset like this. Awesome. Now, Play your beat. All right, I want you to hear how Kramer affects. All right, the 2 tracks. So first off, the only knob I'm mess with is this for right now. This should be set to 7.5. All right, now watch me as I dial. All right. You notice when I set this all the way to the right, you hear all the distortion? That's not what the fuck we're trying to do. And also look at this. You see how it's resting on that 3? Now, I prefer that I dial this back or pull the knob back. Dial just means pull it up, take it up, take it down, whatever. All right. So I prefer that this meter hits at about +2 or +3. But I don't want that meter just laying there. That's distortion. But for a producer, keep in mind, this plugin will be perfect to put on your sub if you want that distorted sound. You know what I'm saying? You push it hard, let it land at 3. It's gonna give you that good distortion sound. But on an entire mix where you got snares, hi-hats, and all that, you don't want to do that. You're gonna destroy the track. So pull that back. Just let it hit +2, +3. It won't hurt. Just let it hit it. All right. So you smart motherfuckers want to say to me, well, isn't it clipping is going over 0? Look, bitch, stop crying. All right? Let me explain something to you that I didn't know. All right? And I apologize for cursing for the people who don't like curse. This is the thing I do just to keep people engaged. If you don't like it, I apologize. All right? But anyway, with that being said, all right, man, listen. Damn, I'm explaining too much. I know y'all gonna hate this. Just skip past the shit. All right, I want to tell you this, if you care. You see this shit that say VU? All right. This is pretending like it's an actual analog whatever. Analog just means, we're working in the box. That means digital. Like, this is pretending as if this is an actual real live tape machine. Okay, when you're dealing with analog, they're measuring VU. My homie has $1 million studio. But he mixes rock. I asked him because I saw his meters going over 0. I'm like, hey, bro, you distorting, right? So here's the difference, man, in digital and hardware, or digital and analog. In hardware or analog, the outboard gear, the shit we can't afford, when it clips, they actually find that pleasing. Like if it clips over 1, 2, or 3 dB, because it's a pleasant, natural, or analog distortion. When you clip digitally, I didn't say that right. Digitally, bear with me. When you clip in the digital realm, it's not a good sound, right? So, but clipping in an analog sound is cool, all right? It's a warm sound. That's where you get the little, dark sound. I don't know, man. Just listen. Just do what I do. Just do what I do. So listen, I'm gonna play the beat. So pull this knob right here, man, until it's hitting at least +2, or it can tap +3. But you don't want it doing this, resting over there. Just tap it. Just hit it. Bam. Just hit it. I got it and I get it. I got it and I get it. That's how nigga feeling. That's how nigga living. Just tap it. Just tap it. Just tap it. Tap it. That's it. I mean, it's on you, man. You know what I'm saying? You can let it tap +2 or +3 either way, but just don't let it rest past that. Other thing is, let me show you the center plugin, also by Wave. All I got is Wave. That's all I could afford is Waves. Play it. Yep. Play it. Yep. Play it. By default, my knee stop. All right. Full reset. So what I do with this plugin right here, man, what I do is, let me tell you how it works. This controls your center and your side, okay? I want to pull all my low end down to the center, because like your bass and your sub, you want that in the middle, bro. You don't want that on the side. Why not? If you really care about mixing and mastering, the bass or the sub or the low ends is the hardest thing to control. All right, you want to keep that in the middle. And bass takes over any other frequency. That's why if you're in a club and that bass is kicking, it knocks out anything else. And that's why somebody can be, driving down the street and you hear the bass before you hear the highs. Bass travels. All right. So with that being said, keep it all the way to the center. All right. Highs, I don't mess with that. If you want to, you can. Now, I suggest not putting your highs in the middle. I suggest slightly pushing them to the side, not all the way. Slightly if you want to. All right. But Marble Beats, if you want to be like Marble Beats, AG, which is audio god. If you want to be like me, an audio god, then just do what Marble Beats do. Don't question. All right? It's like doctrine. Don't question. Anyway, punch. Now, initially, I used to put my punch directly in the center. I don't, punches to me is transit. What the fuck is a transit? Back to it again. You got instruments like strings that's it's a long instrument. And you got bass, boom, long instrument. Then you got kick, boom, boom. It's quick, just a quick bop, 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 snare, plop, plop. Same thing with a hi-hat. It's quick, just a quick instrument. So that's a transit. So with that being said, I think the punch controls your transit. So, and the cool thing is most transits are mixed to the center. Clap, snare, even vocals. Vocals can be considered transits depending on how you rap. If you're rapping, if you're singing, it's not. But anyway, so most transits instruments are, I might be wrong. I'm wrong as fuck. Because I forgot, you can take a cowbell, you can put it all the way to the right. Scratch that. Anyway, just take your punch and move it right here. If you want to be like Marble Beats, don't question it. You can move it to 25, man, and leave it there. I used to do all the way to the center. I don't. Just set it to 25, bro. Just trust me, all right? It's doctrine. That means you don't question it. Don't question it. Don't question the Bible. Don't question things like that. You just, which you should question. Question everything, okay? Be like Marble Beats and question every damn thing. Don't believe everything. Okay, let's go. Woo! They like, what that bro on? Life. Run it back. All right. So the other thing is, man, the other problem that you might encounter is that if the beat is really mixed bad, you might want to set a limiter. All right. Let me show you how to set this thing. Just to control it. You know what I'm saying? Not to really apply any limiting to it. You just want to control it. You just want to keep the beat in check. You know what I'm saying? Because if that beat is not in check, it's going to, especially like the low's not, it's going to override everything you mix. That means all the vocals you about to set on top of it. So let's control this thing. That's what we're doing. So I got it back to its factory setting. So what I'm going to do is play it. And remember, I'm not trying to really compress it. I just want, actually, with it being set to 0, it's actually kicking in by itself. I just wanna tame it, all right? But I'm gonna set this a -1, okay? And I'm gonna set this a -2. And that's just to tame the 2-track. To make sure it doesn't, see, look at this. See that right there? The reason why those 2 lines are flat, which is the one on the left is left and the one on the right is right, is because it's hitting the threshold. That means bitch, you can't go past this line. That's called a threshold. All right. And that times it. The other thing is, you see mine is set to 10. It was set to 0. All right. Now, most of these guys are mixing better online. Most producers now, because of the tools that's available, they're mixing better. So, this is what I want you to pay attention to. All right. You amateurs out there, I bet you've been doing this. Bet you started your life off in mixing like this. What you did was you just took that beat and you dropped it in and you started rapping over that mother, didn't you? I know you did. Ignorant mother. But, all right, man, what you really want to do is what I like to do, and I'm going to tell you what I do now. I pull my beat down till it's hitting that -10. I'm going to tell you why. So while I'm pulling down, so it's still at -5, just hit it. All right? All right, it's at 10 now. Let me tell you why I do that. I used to do it at -6. I do it at -10 now because, let me just tell you why I used to do it at -6. All right. Well, let me tell you why I don't do it at -6. I don't do it at -6 anymore, and this is the reason. Okay. When you got a beat and you put all your vocals on it, when you come to your master bus, all right, when you come over here to your master bus, you want the output to be -6, I would say. From -6 to -3. I don't fuck with -3. I like my shit hitting around -6. Just don't question it. It's like the Bible. Don't question it. You should question everything, though. All right? But just let it hit at -6. That's how you want your mix, hitting at -6. Why? Because it gives you headroom to master to apply all the compression and the limitation, the limiter. It allows you to use mastering plugins and gives you space to tighten up your mix. But you know, if you have, but this is my issue with having my beat set to -6. If I have it set to -6, if I put those vocals on top, I know my final mix is going to add up to probably -3, -2. That gives me no room to tighten up my mix on the final, on the end. All right. So if the beat is already at -6, when you add something on top of it, it's gonna be -3. So with that logic, pull it down to it's in there -10. That way, when you add your vocals and everything, it's probably gonna. It don't have to be a perfect -6. It's probably gonna be hitting around -7, -8, even -5 is cool. But now you got headroom to master. Whoa, whoa. I would prove it to you, but I don't feel like explaining myself to y'all. Man, I've been doing this 2.5 years, man. Thank God. Haven't did a video in 2 years. Everything's going great, man. I'm trying to get out here and help y'all guys, man. Let me tell you what I got a plan. You can turn the video off if you want to now, because I'm through showing you how to prep a track. I might go back to this. If you still want to listen, just listen. What I have planned, man, for a lot of y'all guys, if you're new to mixing and mastering, I'm about to drop some videos, but what I'm about to do most of all, especially for the guys who got waves, I'm about to drop some of my premium tutorials, and also I'm about to start releasing templates. And with those templates, I'm going to release videos to show you how to use those templates so you can get a professional sound. All right? If you fucking with that and that theory, man, hit that like button, hit subscribe, sub to your boy. You got to sub, bro. These guys ain't out subbing, man, but I'm still getting 30,000 views a week. A month on my channel. Make sure you hit that sub button, man. Skeps, if you still want to listen. I don't think it worked for me at all, but let me do this. Let me see. I gotta show y'all this, man. Stick around for this, bro. I gotta show you this. I promise it's gonna help you. Let me see something. What you saying? What you saying? All right, okay, so I couldn't show you at first because, man, let me tell you what I was doing, okay? All right, you see down here where I was trying to tell you to set this 35. What happens is, man, like a lot of that sub, that rumble, all right, is around 35. And, man, this plugin is great. If you got to set the MS, it's great at just taking down that sub just slightly, man. And it gives you a cleaner mix, man, to put your vocals on top of. Just trust, I promise you, man, just trust your boy. Just add this Skeps. But you don't have to add it. You know what I'm saying? I'm only saying use this as a tool if you got a beat and it's too much bass. All you have to do, man, set this, it's two knobs, this middle knob and this knob. Set this knob right here to 35. And all you have to do, man, I promise you don't have to apply a lot. You could take this middle knob and take it down, negative, maybe even -1, -2, man. It's gonna control that bass, I swear. All right, I wouldn't even go past -2, but just try that, man. I don't think you gonna for whatever reason I'm not hearing it. Let me go. Okay, let me see. I'm not sure if I'm hearing. I don't think I hear it, but anyway. Play with it yourself, man. I'm out, man. I was trying to do a short video. I know this is probably about 20 minutes, man. Holla at your boy, Mabo Beast, man. I hope this helped you out. Be expecting that premium tutorial soon, man. I'm geeked up. Mabo Beast Production. Peace.